We've got the back window shape here. That was back here. When I set that up in there, and I set that on the drip rail molding, and I sort of make it like it doesn't fit at all. Like it really does not fit at all. And I want to make this door come up around and come back because we're going to close that in. We're going to end up cutting all this off and closing that in. So we're going to make this as a door top. Now, as I put that on there, that door's got to run with that drip rail molding. That drip rail molding sitting right on there, so that's how that should run. This here line was actually up straight like this. Now it's not anymore. So obviously I have to do something with this piece if I'm going to use it for a door top. And I think I'm going to because it's got the shape that I want. To get it to come down and do that, come on over here, Colton. I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions as I do it and as I figure it out. That there is running basically with that really nice. This is what I want. I want this piece here. I want that corner there to set on that corner there, and I want this piece, this drip rail molding, to set on there. If you know what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. So what have I got to do? If I got this going down crooked. I got this
flat spot right here. Meet it with this where you want it to sit.
No. I'm not going to do that at all. Okay, I'm going to explain it to you so you know. I've got this piece here. This is the shape I want. I want this point sitting up here so I can have all this to look like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in the center. I'm not going to mess with any of the corner stuff. We'll cut it in the center. We'll lay this piece where it wants to be. We'll lay this piece where it wants to be. And then we'll overlap it there. And then we'll cut the angle out that we need and how much metal we need out of it to get it to go where it needs to go.
Let's do it.
Does that make sense? What did I say I'm going to do?
You said you're going to cut it here.
Yeah. And why am I going to cut it here?
Well, because you can't get this to fit down here.
Right.
You got to put that where it is, and you got to manipulate the middle to work.
And I'm going to manipulate the middle because I have a bigger area. Mm-hmm. And then in here, if I start cutting it in there and I start making the corners look, I've got a bigger area here to cut out to bring it together. So if we can cut it in the center, lay this piece where it needs to be, lay this piece where it needs to be, and we'll overlap it, and then we'll cut it. Cool. Okay. Cut that in the center. You're going to do the cutting? Colton's going to be my man right now. You're going to mark that in the center. All right. No, it's going to go like that. I'm just eyeing it up. Mm-hmm. Probably could come up here a little bit more. Cut that there.
Yeah. Kind of on this side here.
I don't know if I want to cut it straight or how I want to do it. Do I want to cut it straight? Does it matter?
I don't think it matters.
Don't matter. Cut this
line.
line.
We're overlapping, it doesn't matter.
Cut this line.
Okay.
Now, with Colton doing this and giving me that answer of cutting where it was cutting, I took some time and stood back and looked at it and made my decision. I put Colton on the spot, and he had to come up with something really quick, just so everybody knows. I didn't just put your piece on there.
You want this one down here, right?
Get her up in the cell. Heh, that's not going to work either, is it? That's a bad cut. We're going to have to do it in some. That's not going to work here. Let's yeah, you got yours up in there. Okay. We have to cut that a couple times, aren't we? Huh? What do you think?
It's looking.
That's not going to come together.
Definitely got to come off. Something's got to come off here.
We can actually make that work, can't we? Oh, yeah. That works, don't it?
It's got to come out of here, though. We can build some weld up in there and we weld it together.
Nope. Just a second. You're holding it up straight with yours.
I'm pretty sure that's where I want to be. Like this line match right here, too?
Yep, I want that line to match, that line right there, match that line.
Okay.
Exact same in the back. Well, you can't get in the back, but just match it up in the front there. Let me see. Let's do this. See where right there? It don't look bad there, does it?
No.
So if we cut both of them maybe?
Together?
You
cut both of them together.
You just hold yours where you need it. And I'm all the way. I'm gonna cut like
Am I
this.
still good on there like that? Where I'm at?
I'm gonna cut mine like that. Because that fits all the way out to there, right? See where it fits all the way out? And that fits right there. See where it fits?
We're gonna have to cut the side off of this one though. Right here,
Actually, just move that.
up in the top. See that in the corner?
But you know where I'm cutting it. You know why I'm cutting it there? Because look, that's where it ends. That's where it comes together. That's where it comes together over there.
Kumbaya.
Let's cut it. Looking at a different angle. You can cut that one.
This one here?
Just cut it. See what happens. See what happens. That's all I can do. Whatever you do, if my line is crooked, try to make a straight line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't matter, just make a straight line. That's not straight. Huh? Now look. Anyway, next time. Just trying to let you know that you're where you're supposed to be. You still got that one to cut off. Now that has to come back. Has to come back. See where it has to come back? It has to come back and fit on this piece. See, we're going in there, right?
I want to make sure I got this lined up with that mic in there.
Okay, make sure this piece is back here. So this is going to line up in here. See, this piece is going right here. Okay?
I'm ready. I see.
It doesn't do that anymore. It doesn't go all the way up. But then we're hitting right in the front here. Bum, 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 bum. Bring it down a little bit there. Bring it down. Not bad, eh?
No.
Are you just a second? Just a second. I'd rather slice it and bite it together. But see, we got to come back on that, right?
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
You're up in there. You're fitting identical. Got your line right there.
Fitting nice
So you got
right
that.
there.
You got this. You want that flush with that like that. Looks good.
Yeah.
Keep holding it. Looks good. I need to come back more. This is hitting that piece in there. That's not let us going
lip.
back. We could take that lip off, but I want to weld it together. All right, now make another line.
Okay.
That's the scary part right here. Once you chop her in half, that's over. You want to cut it? Cut that line. Wait. Yeah, that's the line. Want to make sure it's the right line. I've got 2 lines on there. Hey, can you just go straight down through? Just put it back down, That way there you get a straight line. Now, just a minute. I want to show you something here. See when you come back in, how you've made the line crooked?
Yeah.
See how you went in there? Try to keep your grinder in that line there and just go down straight and cut it off straight. See when you did this one? When you cut it off here, then you turned it around, then you made this line crooked. That line's not supposed to go like that. It's supposed to go like that. Okay? So just go put get your zip cut back in there and get a straight line. Go ahead. Right down close. There, let's do this. That's just for next time, that's all. You're in control of that piece.
I want this right here. Here somewhere?
You know where you want it?
Just talking about that.
Yeah. We got a little bit of a crook going on.
It's not bad though.
Not bad.
It's fitting. It's coming together nice.
It is. It is.
Really nice actually.
And it can be dealt with there a little bit. We'll have to deal with it a little bit.
Can we not take the body hammer and tap us in a little bit to fix all that lip?
Just a second here now. I think
Tappy.
I'm more worried about the angle than anything. I want to get the angle right. Like this angle's got a little bit of a there, doesn't it?
It does actually.
It does, and I don't want a little bit of a there. So what we'll do, We'll tack these two little bad boys together. One on there and one on there, and then we'll try to make that angle look a little bit better before we stick it up on there.
How would you cut them together?
Let's get the welder going.
Yes.
We're gonna tack it together. I think we're fine for now. You get this welder going, get your helmet on. And what I'm talking about is the angle inside here. It's got a little bit of a kink to it. Don't want that. We'll play with it. We'll play with it and we'll deal with it. This piece here, that's on top here, is not going to go with the door, obviously. The door top's in here, but this piece here actually gives us something to go by. So I just left it.
Where can I grab?
What?
Can I grab it anywhere on the car?
Yeah, anywhere. So I'm going to have this piece on the car, so.
Best spot.
We'll get that a little rounder. We'll fix that. Now, how would you tack together?
Somewhere so we can cut it off easy?
That's true. Also, we want to get it together where the lines are going together, don't we not?
Right.
Like how we put it together, we're going to put it together with our lines going together. And I would say our line that we want to go together is right there, right in there where my finger is. Just a minute now, let me, just a minute please. Let's tack it. A second, is it flush? Can you feel it with your finger? That's your job. No, you want it in here, and right in the groove.
Flush right there.
Is it flush? Yep. Ready? Drop some off, and then do it. Just a tack.
Just connecting them, right?
Yeah. Seemed like a lot, but
It was. I tried to get the two bubbles together.
it's good though. It's good.
It's flush.
Well, we're kind of far apart, is what we are. Like, I didn't want that far apart, to be honest with you. But let's see what happens.
Would it help this angle out at all?
Well,
Where it's that far apart? It doesn't look this.
it wasn't like that before. It's crooked. Just cut it. It's too far apart, my son. You should have stopped and said, bring it tighter together. Ah! Don't hit that. Don't like hitting the metal that I'm not grinding or welding. I hate that. Let's just get it together. Can it go tight? The back pieces aren't cut right. See that? See how that's angled down like that? See that?
I see right here,
Yeah. That's what stops things from. Let's get one tack on it. What I don't like either. See that line right there? See that line right there? See where you're right there? I want it right there in that line. Right there, right in that seam.
Oh, you want right in the seam. Okay, I get you. I get you now.
Just like I said last time, right in the seam. Just a second now.
Right in here.
If I can get it there.
Not flush.
Yeah, I see that. Somebody put some weld on there. I can't get it there. Second. Seam flush?
Not right here. No.
Where you're welding, does it seem flush?
Yep.
Ready? Yep. Good. Ha, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted, buddy.
Well, I wanted to give them.
That's what I wanted. Right there. Right there. That don't look bad. Now, what looks poopy is this. Doesn't it? Definitely, he says. Definitely. See? You cut that one straight. That one you veered off. Remember you turned it upside down, veered it off? Next time you won't do that.
I won't. Or try to remember not to do this.
Just trying to match this stuff up. Make it look straight. Straight view. Not bad. Alright, let's tack it again right there. Right there.
Ground.
Right here. I got it. No, down in the back way up. Get it. Too long. What's going on? It's not grounding because the back side of this. That's all. Let's do it again. Let's do it up here. Obviously, it's got to go on the inside. Right there. Feels good. Wire's way too long. Good, good. I don't want a whole bunch of big stuff on it. Good. Now, let's do this. Got a kind of a thing, poopy part going on right here. Notice that?
Cut that together.
We're going to cut that together. Actually, you're going to weld that right there. Okay? Right here? Right there. Right there on that, yep. Good. Just want you to weld it.
I didn't realize.
Touch it again on top of it, yep. Good. Put a little action in on that. Can't get that to fit because it's got different angles. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Put that together, you're gonna flush it out. Alright, flushed out, go for it. Right in here in the middle, in the middle, in the middle, yep. Good, perfect. Who likes that? Bang that down, get a hammer right here.
Where's your hammer with the soft handle on it?
This table's nice for doing stuff like this. Ha! Just gonna beat that over there.
Not this?
Nope, just want to knock it over, that's all. Good try, son. He's thinking anyways, he's going for it. Give him that much. Have to give him that much. Okay. Let's get him down here and hit that angle. Right there, right on that corner.
Well, it's not really flush there, is it?
Tell me it's not flush. Right here.
Okay, my bad.
Ready? Got it. Nailed it. Alrighty. I just don't like that. We gotta fix that. Let's fix that. That's bad. That's not good.
Right here?
I don't like that kink. We'll fix that. We're gonna cruise on though. Let's cut the top of the door off. Let's do that. Sort of got that straight. Have to sort of think about that stuff. Got that straight going up around. You're guessing this is going to be the top of the door. We're not going to be using this part. We'll be able to cut that off and make that look nice. So we'll be able to do this. Cut this off. And we'll be able to make it look nice and round the way we want it to. Then we're just going to have to mess with from here to there and there to there. We're going to have to mess with that with a piece of metal, put a little welding in there, do whatever. But this is all going to get trimmed off because this is not a part of the door. That is part of the drip rail molding that was in the back. That is the part that we're going to use like that. We'll get that door going up around. Now, what I'm thinking is, this piece here, I don't know. Let's get it cut off like this. I don't think we're going to go there. Let's get it cut off the best we can, or the most we can. What's that?
You need the reset for there?
Yeah, we do. We're going to cut that off like that, I'm thinking. Get it off down as quick as possible, down as low as possible. Then we can set this piece down in here as low as possible. I'm thinking we got that down in there. All right, I'm going to cut it with a zip cut.
Your setup right there.
You're going straight in through. Nope, like this. You're going straight in through. Just go, start easy. See what happening? Starting to solve another line. Keep paying attention. Come take a look. See that in there? Go straighten that solid to get that piece. Come take a look. Pull your solid, take a look. You're just starting to touch it. Just come take a look. Can you see? You haven't even got that piece in there yet. You see how you see that piece up in there?
Yeah.
Way up and forward? You haven't got that yet. So put a little lean on it. I'd say you're through. Or no, pull it up and take a look. Nope. Not at all. Come take a look.
No, not at all. You're right.
Okay. Put her back in there.
Exactly. You need to stop doing that.
Well, it doesn't much matter, but it does. Yeah, go ahead.
I do my best job all the time.
Go for it. Now take a look.
Tony took a look.
You can see right in through there where you're going. Can you see in through there where you're going?
Yeah. Again.
Go for it. Get it off. Please and thank you. Well, that was your fault pulling out and doing 100 miles an hour.
Is it through yet? Just about. We're getting there.
Don't pull it out while you're doing 100 miles an hour. That's the one. Attaboy. Perfect. Didn't even cut it. Good job. Let's put our top her. He won't throw that away. Obviously.
Made me sweat.
Now we need to cut this bad boy again. We are going to set this bad boy on top of that. So let's cut that off. Can't, just a second now. Yeah, if our door comes up, we want at least that wide, do we not? Just going to try to draw my door on there. Like
Well,
we want it.
Is this right here the same thing I was going off of on that piece?
Well, this basically here tells me how wide I want the door. Like I can, you know, we want the door to have a little bit of shape down here. That's what we're holding for right now. And so I want the door to come up around like that. So we'll be cutting this, maybe flatten that out, I'm not sure. So in order to get that on, I have to cut this back side off, cut that off. I'm going to cut that off and cut the back side off. How's that?
Right back.
Just leaving a little bit of length in case. That's all still there. The inside flapper piece, we just want to get it down. That's probably not going to allow us. Just like I thought. Doubled up, there it is. I don't want to get cutting the outside of that. There's our door top right there. Look at that. It's up a little bit. Gonna have to be careful of that. Got quite a gap going on there. You know what I'm trying to tell you. That probably should be opened up a bit more. That's fine. If we open that up a bit more, it's going to give us a better looking door, is it not? Huh?
Want me to hold it? You stand back and look?
Yeah, sure. That'd be fantastic. That's not too bad. But you know what? If I open that up, it's going to be perfect.
Just gonna slice here.
Let's do this. Get your welder ready.
Do you want to stand back?
Nail that one. Right there. Sorry, I'm on your cord. Just a second. Is it flush for your hand? Put your finger on it. Tell me it's flush.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Right back where it was. Good.
I didn't hear
Now,
it. Sorry.
that one. Just a second. Is that welded? Okay. Well, I couldn't move it because it was welded.
Sorry. It's got to go back a little bit.
Good for you. I'm so happy for you.
You ready? Jump.
I'm so happy for him.
Here we go.
Yeah. Good? Yeah, boy.
Holy moly.
Yeah, boy. And then that can come. That's nice.
Next time you do that, I'm going to touch the bottom of your arm with that bottom of your tricep.
Nope, I'm gonna.
I'm going to light you up.
Then I'm gonna beat you. All right. Let's weld that seam, that little spot together in the center, okay? No, on this line, on this, right there. Them two little spot welds there. You're gonna drop a little bit.
Yep.
And then you're gonna
Ready?
drop a little bit, drop a little bit, then hit it. Did a good job. Drop a little bit, drop a little bit. It's the exact same thing.
This one, next one up.
Yeah, right on that. Drop a little bit on each side. Man, I love it when you do that. I love it when you do that. You know why I love it?
Because it's a good job.
Because it's what I want. Now, I'm saying that's pretty decent. Let's get a door in the back front of this bad boy. Alright. Kind of where we come. See, that's what I'm looking for, that line to be there straight there, and I want that to fit on the drip rail molding in the top of the door.
That looks like over here. Yeah.
That's where I go, right there. Alrighty. Shut that off. Can you look, you say?
I want to have a look. Hold it right there.
I'm going to cut some more off it, I think.
Okay. That hurt.
What hurt?
The metal, that was hot.
Take your time. Set that on, put your ground on that. Let's weld that shut. Okay. Can you weld that shut?
I sure can.
Look straight. Weld it shut. I got the bottom of the door, or the top of the door here.
Weld that up.
Now, we're going to have to make that piece fit there before we start. Nope, I'm going to do this piece. I'm going to cut this piece off. It's got straight right to. I'm taking all the curve. I'm going to cut this one till it's straight. I've only got a straight piece from there to there, and then I've got that angle. So I'm going to cut the straight piece off, and then we'll get the angle to come down on it, is what I'm thinking. We're going to have to change the angle on this to make this work, because this stood up like, look how it stood up. It stood up like that, and we've got our post going down like that. We'll get this cut off. Colton's going to go on, just go at the end there, Colton. Just go over the end down there of the table. Or whatever. You do whatever you need. I don't want to confuse you. Nope, that's for sure. Don't blind me, please. Now we've got an issue. Trying to get this back in. Which issue do I want to make? I got to get these two, that line there coming together. Got to shorten this up, obviously. All right, we got an angle going on there. I don't know if I want to take it off the top. I don't know if I want to take it off the door post or off the door, or take it off the post. Just trying to find.
That's thin.
I'm going to cut this. Cut that off just a little bit more so I can get in there a bit better. Do you need a, not gonna do it. What I'm trying to do is, see right there, I'm trying to make a straight line with this piece I got in here and this piece here. I'm trying to have the same distance all the way down inside there. So to show me an angle that I got to cut down here. To me, that shows me that I got to cut that much off that. When I put that in there, I have a distance. See how you see the distance in between this piece here? Like, see how it's same there to there? Basically running up there is pretty straight. It's back to there, that way. And then I come down here and take a look. And then I mark it, so that it sort of shows me the distance of where I gotta cut it. I'm gonna try it. Cut this off some more. I think the tallest distance that I'm going to need this bad boy is probably right about there. Cut off maybe a little bit more. Trying to do just a little bit at a time, obviously. Wrong angle, eh? Cut too much of her off, didn't I? I gotta take some off this one. And, by looks things, it's not good. That's not bad there, but it pulls it way too far ahead, see? Doesn't give me much of a door top if I take it way in there like that. Get, come out, come out. Got that fitting in there perfectly. Stop it. Can't get it out. Alright, there's a secret way to get the caramel bar. Get out! That's nice now, isn't it? I can get that to come ahead. Yes, I can. Steady, right there. Right. Do I dare? I cut some off this door, got that post angle back. I have to take some off this post, unless I'm moving all this part of the door back. If I don't cut the edge of the door off, that means I gotta move this back, because I got that post angle back, and that does not bother me, because it'll be the same on both sides. Cut it. That will come off probably. Don't want that to come off right now. If I cut that off, that cuts my lip off, and that'll spread apart. Don't know if that's connected on there real well. So this is what we're going to do. Put that back like that. That'll fit in there nice once that's pushed in. But I need a distance. This is what has to happen, I guess. That distance there, I'm going to have to take off this end. That's a hard one. Let's do it. There we go. I'm glad I didn't cut the door off, the door top off. That's going to work now. Colton's breaking my tools.
No, not quite. It's just not off there.
That don't fit bad. It's going to make a nice. That's going to make a nice corner there. But that has to be cut off. I'm going to cut it off. Didn't have to be cut off all the way to the top. Better check that. So we're fitting down in there. And I'm going to go to the. Let's do it. Hey, do not hit that. Do not hit that. You're already hitting it. You're not even ground down yet. Don't do that. All right, let's do this. Come hold this together. Yes, do not hit that. Get that hot already there. Turn your welder on. Hold that together right there. You got your ground, got a ground, got a ground, got a ground. Yeah, let's do this. Set it on top of that.
Just hold these two seams.
Right before my pliers. Just a spot.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Good. Just before my pliers. Just trying to hold all this stuff together. It'll have to be welded together, obviously. I say obviously, but that looks much better going that way. Much better curve there. I think we can get that. That's nice and straight. Happy with that. I know Colton just touched that there, but I don't want that ground, this side ground or that side ground until we get that weld ground down. Okay. And that's going to be done with like a little tidy side angle grinder so you can get at it nice. Like this bad boy. Like that bad boy. I would do it with the grinder, like that's a grinder obviously, but it means a small piece and that's how that piece will be done. It won't be done this second, but that's how it'll be done. We'll try to get this door together. What time is it? 45. We got time, we got time, we got time. Build this door, build this door. Now we've got I got to grind that off on the inside a little bit because it's not allowing it down where it should be. You can see it's on a angle going that way. So I just got to shave this down so it angles in. Let's do this. Actually, I want to sand it. And the reason I want to sand it is because it doesn't go as fast. What's that? Thank you, sweetheart. That's hot. Hot. See what we got here. All right. All right. I think I have to be tilted in something, but I think I have to be. I'm just wondering what's hitting
piece.
All right, Colton. Let's just do a, we're just gonna tack this thing together, see if we can't get it to look like something. This has got a little flare on it. I'm thinking that maybe out a little bit beyond what we got going on here. Where it does need to be hit. Let's match that up right there, that point right there, Colton. Just right there.
Good. All that. You good?
Just the tap, just the dot. Actually, no.
Can't
Nope.
pull it off there that good.
I'd rather, no, well. We're gonna have to put, see, both angles did not fit. It got smaller. This one will fit, but it changes that one. I can put that one back, make that one fit, but it makes that one short. I'm gonna pull this one out because I want this piece to come out further. We'll put weld in there. We'll put weld in there and match that line back up. So we'll actually add some weld right in that point right there. Let's do this one because I want to go for it. Tap it.
That spot.
Is it ground? Yep.
Yep.
Everybody, yep. Good. Good. Yeah. Pretty decent. That's going to have to be fixed, obviously. You can make that come around with some weld. Sure can. Let's just tack it right there. 2 tacks, we're at where we want to be.
Ready?
Yep.
1 second, Dad.
Oh,
Let that cool down a minute. There's right there. Listening though.
you know what we're missing?
What? Coat hanger.
See, that's the reason why I use a coat hanger, is because of stuff like that. And when you're cutting your car apart and you're chopping things, sometimes it's not always the perfect cut. If you're working for the perfect cut, it takes more time, takes more effort, takes more everything. Where I would just grab a coat hanger for this.
Good.
Yeah. Now, I've got it leaned back there a little bit. We can still move ahead. Tack it right there, just tack it. What did you do?
What did I do? Use coat hanger.
Okay, we got quite an issue right there. We're gonna have to tap and modify that a little bit. I say quite an issue, but it is an issue. Not sure if that's ahead a little bit. We can always knock that off. All we have to do is cut that. We can pry it back or do whatever we need to do. Let's get the back piece on. We try to make everything look like this. Come take a look in the back. But that takes time to grind that off and make that look good. We got this ground up, make that look good. We got the corners rounded up nice. In here like the filler part, I guess would be that part. We got it welded in here. Had to do nothing to that. Did not harm that whatsoever. Did not harm this side over here whatsoever. It's cut. It's butt welded on. I think it's fantastic. Colton is going to. Now we're going to do this. I'm going to cut the top of this bad boy off. And the reason I'm going to cut the top of this bad boy off, because this is a drip rail molding there. We don't need that. All the door needs is this top flat piece. So let's do it. How you feel, Colton? Feel good, buddy?
Yep.
You doing good?
I feel good. I look good. I smell good.
Well, we won't go that far. Let's do this. All right.
Get the welder out.
Sure. Why not? I guess that's what it should be. Just give it. We just want to tack it on. We just want to tack it on. How about we maybe tack it?
Can we get here somewhere so we're not cutting into the body?
We just want to tack it on. That's all I want to do. Tack it on. We go right there.
Here?
Well, right there with the start of the door. We can do that.
Here,
We're going to end up cutting this piece. No, we're going to end up cutting this piece out that we're overlapping this on. But I just want to get the door top fit, so we're about where we think we need to be, I guess. Let's just tack it on there. Tack it there.
Okay.
Right in here, actually, where the metal's good.
Where? Okay, I see what you're saying. Ready?
Yep. Good. Just little tacks would be fantastic. Can you give it just maybe one right here? We both got no gloves on, and we deserve to be burnt if we're not. Okay, there. Got that done. Now we need the top of the door. Where's the top of the door go?
Right there. I set it back there so you wouldn't step on it. Back there by the front of the bubble. Front of the bubble.
Oh, he hiding it on me. Turned around so I couldn't see it.
Well,
He's trying to slow me down.
I almost
You can't do it.
I almost stepped on it.
Let's do it. Let's do this. Hopefully that. That's probably going to have to be split. Change that angle. Right. All right.
Want me to hold this then?
Just wonder how. Yeah, let's hold that in. Certainly
Okay.
can.
Should hold your end though.
Just want to see. Come ahead. Come ahead. Come ahead. Come ahead.
Oh, 1 second caught.
Anything mess you up, eh? All right, right there. Ooh, that looks good. Come ahead just a bit. Nah. Just trying to keep a certain up. There you go. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try it. You can see it right in there. Try it right straight across there. Then I'm gonna try this one. Cross there. Then I'm going to leave it a little bit long, and the reason being is, why am I going to leave it long?
In case we mess up, gotta take more off. You can't add, but you can subtract.
We can.
You can add, but you can't take away.
Nice. That's how you're supposed to do it.
That's what I was thinking there.
Round two? Round two.
That hurt.
Skipping on the lip?
Mm-hmm. The blade broke.
What? That's too bad.
Cut! Show's over.
No, you're cut. Oh, I got a thing right here.
Okay, do you want to just slow down here a little? I'll give you a couple tips on grinder safety.
Let's do it.
I don't know much myself. I thought that was going to happen to me before you.
Give it to me. Tell me what I got to do. I got to get this off.
Stop forcing that blade down in there. Let the grinder do the work. That much.
Shit.
That much.
Thanks, son. Appreciate
I
that.
mean, it's your face, not mine.
As long as my face is as tough as my
I
head.
gave him all the answers. He didn't even learn the second time. The first time it happened.
Terrible.
Tried it again, did you?
Pass me grinder, please. Yeah.
That's like that wood stove, right? That burning wood stove. You're told not to touch it, but you're curious. You got to touch it.
That's why I always lay a toonie on top of it. Everybody wants to grab that toonie on the stove when they do. Look out.
No, we'll try again.
Cut the cord off. I was scared, son. You see that?
You sent my nerves right through the roof.
Still gotta come back some. Is that gonna fit on top of that?
Are you?
Whoa, that's gonna fit nice.
Hey, ho.
That's gonna fit nice. I like that. Yeah. So, that's gonna fit nice. Now I have to get that lobbed off of that. Hey, this is not straight right here for a second.
You got cutting those all under control.
Hi, buddy.
You got cutting those all under control.
I gotta check that again.
You think Cadillac?
I met a guy in New York. His nickname was Cadillac. Or his name might have been Cadillac. I don't know.
Oh, jumping.
What?
I was going to tell you, I said you keep forcing that blade and pushing down on that, you're going to learn again.
Well, I had to cut it.
I had to cut it.
Come, my son.
It had to be done.
Get your welder going.
All right.
Then you can tell me how good I am.
All right, you're good.
Come to the front.
Then you can tell me how good I am.
Yes, you can tell me how good I am. Right. Flushed out right on that point right there, okay?
Yeah.
The only reason I'm telling you them points is because them are the high points as you get the grinder up. I can't see with your big head in the way. Yeah. Flush it off, yeah. Right there. Ready? Yeah. Good? You have to look twice to see if you got it.
Well, because I do sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Can you tack that right at the top without burning me? On the door part, it's thicker.
I'm just waiting for my helmet to, it's not turning on.
On the door top, thicker. Start on the door top.
Ready?
Yep. Just hold up for a second. Now go. Give it.
Come on, helmet. What's going on here?
Do it with no helmet. Touch it. Just like off real quick. Back to the welding, bye. You're to a different spot.
Because it fell through right there at the top.
No, you didn't. Anyways, there it is.
Sorry,
Just, no, it's okay. I don't want to talk about it.
Not interested?
Not interested.
Okay, never mind. It never. It just went black.
We can come up a little bit there. That probably can come down a little bit there. That's not cleaned off all the time. It looks like a bigger gap there. We still have to go on there, but the line straight, that's good. This has got this to it. We're on our way. That was probably one of the things that I was not, what was I going to say? I was not looking forward to. Well, it is what it is. If you want to make something, you really have to take that jump and go for it. And I really want to make this look different. And it's starting to look there with the back of the door. I don't know if anybody's got a door in the back of their 34 or 32 like that. I'm not sure, but if you have. But I must say, I watched a couple of videos. I've been watching videos, Sam's Space, where he goes to video car shows and stuff like that. That's where you get ideas. You see cars and car shows. Come on up, bud. Cars. And actually, I think I saw a sedan delivery, but he went by it really quick and didn't get to see it. But there's what the top of the door is going to look like. We have quite a bit of work left to do on the other side, obviously, to get the door to look like that. you can come look at the front post. This is what it looks like welded up. I had one ground and put a little bit of all metal on it, but that's what it looks like welded up. I've got one piece here, I got the 90 coming in, and then I got another 90 there. I did end up, when I grind that off, I'm all on the corners and the edges, and I made sure that the metal was so I could grind the weld off. So if the metal's sticking out a little tiny bit, it's not where you want it to be. You want the metal exactly fitting right to do that. I cut and butt that. I laid it over top here to kind of use the piece underneath to make the shape of this here. When I come down here, there was a little bit of a gap up front on the cowl piece. I put a little triangle in there, and I end up hitting some lead, and I just burn it back and burn it in there, but I'll grind that off nice. Grind that off nice there so you can't tell, like in the back. We can grind that off flush. We can grind that all off flush, every bit of it. There's a little piece right here. Do we have a marker and a piece of paper? Like I said to Colton the other day, and I want to ask everybody else because I want them also to know. Just want a little piece of paper.
It's a real trick question. You're gonna feel stupid when you get the answer.
No, well, I'll get a little piece of paper.
Well, I did for a minute. I complicated it.
Now, there's a little piece of paper,
How would you make that?
like there's a piece in here and comes around. I've got quite a bit of a gobbed up weld going on there, but it was a hard job and there was a bit of rust up in there, but I got it. But their piece comes round and down. And I said to Colton, I said, how would you make that? Like, how would you make that? And he said, well, I grab a pattern, do whatever. But for me to make that, I would look at that, I'd draw it on a piece of paper.
See, I went into using
I'll
the
draw
stretcher and everything else to do that.
So I got to draw it on a piece of paper. And then I would cut it out. Cut it a little bit bigger than it should be.
And then you take that pattern to the toilet and figure out how to execute.
And then I'd set it up in there. And then I'd just start trimming from there. So wherever it fit, I would leave it. I need some more up in that corner, so I trim off some here. And then you make your piece.
Boom.
And that's how easy that is. Instead of trying to complicate it, you can see what that is. I can make a little shape on a piece of paper and put it up in there. If it does not fit, just keep trimming it till it does fit. And that's basically how I did that. It took me seconds to make that piece. It took me longer to weld it up than it did anything. But now I've got the chore to grind it all off to make it look like that. And that's basically where we're going with this bad boy. I want to weld it all up so it really, 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 really looks good. And we're on our way. With this piece right here, I'm feeling like we can add a little bit there. We can get that, make that look nice.
That window looks really cool. I love it. I like that. I like the look of that window.
Do you?
I do.
Bring your woman's car in. Let's fix it. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it. Good visual today. This is the top of the door. The door has to be made, but we're getting closer to where we're going. We have two sides to do, so I'll take measurements and plans off what I did on this side, and I'll transfer it to the other side. So I took some off this angle, and I took some off that angle to get where I was going. Oh, Jesus, frogs. Have a great day, everybody. Come back tomorrow, and we'll be here.